At the turn of the millennium, a decision was made to upgrade St Pancras Station in London, England. This was to accommodate the Eurotunnel. So, in 2003, a very large excavation through London began, making way for the new rail line. This in itself is another story, it being the largest archaeological exploration ever in Britain. A record number of skilled archaeologists and heritage specialists from across the UK and beyond were employed. The main route to be excavated was through the graveyard of St Pancras Old Church, where a mass burial site in the early 19th century due to typhoid, cholera and smallpox epidemics that had plagued London in the 19th century was located. Archaeologists were given the tasks of carefully and respectfully removing the 1,500 remains. They were used to finding many historical objects under the grounds of London with its many layers of history. But on this occasion, what they came across left them a little baffled. While moving the remains, they came across a 4-meter long walrus skeleton buried alongside human remains in a coffin. It was discovered to be a Pacific walrus native to the Bering Sea, with its large tusks and the look of a very large seal. They found it very difficult to get much information as to how it could have possibly been put there. Even the London Zoological Society found it odd and couldn't help. Theories started rolling in as to how it could have ended up in a coffin in a graveyard with other remains beside it. The main theories seem to stem from the age of anatomical dissection of humans for the purpose of medical research, which became legal in 1832. It was said that 2 walruses were housed at the London Zoological Gardens in 1853. The first walrus was said to have died and dissected for research. Coincidentally, the gardens were next to the old church. It could have been disposed of there, but it doesn't explain why the human remains were buried with it. This brings me to another, and for me, the more likely of theories: body snatching. Before human body dissection was made legal, body snatching was rampant throughout the country, especially in larger cities like London, where surgeons would pay grave robbers to find them freshly deceased bodies to practice their medical skills and learn about the human inner workings. This would also have applied to animals at a time when creatures such as this huge walrus would have been seen as a curiosity and unknown to many. So in theory, the walrus could have been brought over on one of the Arctic whaling vessels, dissected and discarded along with the 8 human remains, placed in the same coffin and buried. It would have, I'm guessing, been an easy way to dispose of multiple bodies. Either way, it is and will remain a mystery. The walrus body is now on display at the London Archaeological Archive and Research Centre in Hackney, London. Thank you.